Okay, good morning, everyone. Please key in your attendance first. Please key in your attendance. Please key in your attendance. Okay, those who are in, please key in your attendance. Still got 4 of you haven't keyed in.
Unknown.
Sorry. Hello? Hello?
Ini adalah panggilan peringatan dari Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri. Anda mempunyai notis peringatan terakhir. Panggilan anda akan disambungkan kepada pegawai perkhidmatan pelanggan kami. Sila tunggu di talian.
Give me 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Still got two of you all not in yet. I don't know who are they. Still got two of you all haven't key in the attendance. Who are they? Okay, never mind. I check from the one afterward. Okay. Okay, I will check from the one. Okay. So today we are going to learn a topic called exponential function. Okay, when we talk about exponential function, we will think of, so I have one question to ask you first. Given y equal to 2 to the power of x, where x is a member or real number. Okay, what is the range of y? Who can answer this question? Can anyone give me the answer?
A more than 0.
Y more than 0. Okay, y. So that is the correct answer. May I know, can you explain to the class why? Can it be equal to 0?
Cannot.
Cannot. Why not? Can it be negative?
No.
So you give me, this is the correct answer. Can you give me a reason why it cannot be negative?
Because the x is not negative.
How, are you sure x is not negative? If I say x is a real number? X can take any number. That means if I draw a sign diagram for this, I will get like that. So can someone tell me why? This is a very important fact that we have to know when we learn in this exponential function. Yeah, you can try.
So basically, y must always be bigger than 0. It cannot be negative because y is always bigger than 0.
Yeah, I know. Why is y always bigger than 0? My question is, how you know? If I give you this, then what is the what do you think? What do you think the range will be?
The range will be y minus 3 greater than 0.
Yeah, so what will the range be if this is the case?
Y minus 3 will be, no. y plus 3 will be bigger than 0.
So,
F x is bigger than -3.
okay. Someone tell me y is greater than -3. So how the person get the answer? Okay. The person who give me y is greater than -3 is the range. Can you tell me why?
Because if x is negative number,
Mhm.
the value of 2 power of x will be like 0 point something, but it is not 0. So whatever number that are bigger than 0 minus 3, it will always be bigger than -3.
Do you hear what your friend say? So how he know that 2 to the power x? Okay, how he know that 2 to the power x for whatever value of x? Just now he mentioned something. You hear that? He mentioned something. He mentioned, say, 2 to the power of very negative number. Okay, you learn indices, correct?
Yes.
You know this can be written as 1 divided by 2 to the power of 1000, correct?
Yes.
Am I right? Do you all know all this formula? You should know. So this value will be always greater than 0 as x become bigger. So that means now, in this case, as x approaches negative infinity, we learned this, am I right? So what happened to 2 to the power of x?
It will become 1 over 2 to the power of x.
1
1 over 2 to the power of x.
2 to the power negative infinity. This one will become 1 over 2 to the power of infinity, correct? So this will become 1 divided by very, very, very big. So it will become very, very what?
Very, very, very big.
Huh? Johan? Johan?
It will become
It become very, very?
small.
Yeah, it will become very, 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 very small. But it's positive, correct? So it becomes 0. So do you see, for this exponential function, we have the base is, the issue here is, another issue here is because the base is positive. If the base is negative, then different story. Am I right? The base is positive. Okay, so same go with here. You look, as x approaches negative infinity, what will happen to 2 to the power of x? You will approach 0. So what happened to my fx, which is 2 to the power x minus 3? So you will approach -3 from above. You can key into your calculator and have a look at what happened. Can you please key into the calculator and look at how this graph look like? You have graphic calculator, correct? Everyone should have your graphic calculator, am I right?
Yes, yes.
So how is these two graphs look like?
Exponential.
Yeah. So if you look at the graph, for this one, sorry. So this will be the horizontal asymptote, am I right? Yeah,
Yes.
the graph go like that. So you see, when you talk about exponential, right? When you talk about exponential, you see how the way it increase. As you go to the right, the graph becomes steeper and steeper. Am I right? Okay, can someone tell me what is the value for this one? That means the y-intercept. Can someone tell me what is a y-intercept? Cindy? For the first case? Cindy? Hello, you forgot our rule in class.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. What is a y-intercept for this case? You still remember how to find the y-intercept? Cindy,
yes,
are you in my class?
yes.
Yeah, can you tell me what is a y-intercept?
Um,
Cindy?
One, is it?
Yeah. 2 to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. All right? Okay. So for the second one, if you key into the calculator, you got your graph. You have your horizontal asymptote here. Y equal to -3. So exponential always got horizontal asymptote. And the graph go this way. Am I right? Hello? It's in one direction. Yeah. Hello?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Can I know what is a y-intercept? I will call someone. Amira?
Yes.
Yeah, what is a y-intercept for this case? Second case? -2. So you want to get your y-intercept, you say when x equal to 0, fx instead of y in this case, f0 is equal to 2 to the power of 0 minus 3. So 2 to the power of 0, if you don't know, you just key into your calculator. Your calculator will tell you 1 minus 3, which is 2. -2, sorry. Yep. Okay. So how about the x-intercept then? So I have to put 0 equal to 2x minus 3. So that means my 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. Who can tell me what is the value of x? What is the value of x in this case when 2 to the power of x is equal to 3? So what is the value of x? Hafiz? Hafiz?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah. Yes? Answer, please.
Um,
Answer, please. Hafiz? You got your graph, all right? You can get it, the graph, and give me the approximate value for x, am I right?
yes.
Yeah. You can go second trace and you go 0. Am I right?
Okay. Zero. Oh,
Second trace, 0 is to find the x-intercept. Number 2.
the 8. Okay. Oh, I see.
You are not practicing your calculator.
Sorry, Miss. The answer is 8 more.
What is the answer? Can you tell me?
Seems wrong.
6. The answer is 6.
Is it 6? No. I don't.
Okay. You,
I
you
get
don't say
8.
you don't know. Please, please, please. You don't say you don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Look at here. Look at here. If you say x is 6, now you check by yourself.
The answer is wrong, right? Yeah.
Wait. You check first. You see, when you do maths, you cannot say you don't know. You can check. You can check like that. Class, listen here. 2 to the power of 6 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Is not equal to 3. So how can x be 2 to the power of 6? How can x be 6? Definitely, I know it's wrong. Look, you have no right say you don't know what is the value of x. Even you don't have a calculator, you should be able to approximate it for me, for yourself. Do you know why? I'm very firm with this is because every time when you come to maths, you don't know, you straight away say you don't know. You can check your answer. So try not to say, I don't know in maths, because you don't, we don't put our mind to think. That's why everything in maths, when come to maths, I cannot get the answer, I say, I don't know. So if for me, I don't have a calculator, I can approximate this value. To me, it will be 1 point something. You agree with me? Because I know this fact. 2 to the power of 1. That's why 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. So now I want it to be 3. So it must be 2 to the power of 1 point something. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you think like that? You depend on calculator. Calculator cannot tell you, you die. Don't you think that your mind is much more wonderful than the calculator? So I can try. If I don't know, I can try. I put 1.5. Then I put into the calculator 2 to the power of 1.5. 2 to the power of 1.5. What did I get? I get 2.8. So I can try. Do you know such thing as try? So you try with some. So if you put 2 to the power of 1.5, so I get 2.828. So the next one, I should try, what number should I try for x? Christopher?
2.2 2 to the power of 1.55.
Okay, you want to try 1.55? I try 1.55 for you. So there's no right or wrong when you talk about trying. Yeah, because you know have to be a bit bigger, because 2.828 is less than 3. Good, Christopher. So I now I key into the calculator 2 to the power of 1.55. So what do I get? I get 2.928. Very close, am I right? So what is the next number I can try?
2 to
What
the
is the
power
next
of
number I can try?
1.5
Okay. Alja,
1.589.
Alja?
1.585.
Wow, you try it, is it?
Yes.
So I put 1.585. So
You get
sorry.
3.00840.
1.585. I got, wow, very close to 3. You see, in maths, if you don't know how to solve, is that the end? No. So every time is you wait for teacher to tell you the method. You have calculator. God give us a wonderful brain. That is, he said, try. Am I right? So I got this x-intercept. So if the question want the exact value, then I have to do something about it. So to understand this exponential function pretty well, so we need a lot of thinking, need a lot of idea about this exponential function. Okay, so we are going to study exponential function of a special base. Not base 2, not base 3, but a special base. So this is called the base of the function. The 2 is called the base. The x is the, so the index is the variable. When we talk about power term, the base is the variable. The index is a constant. So that is the difference between exponential and power, or polynomial we so call. Clear, class? Okay, so that means you want to do your indices or exponential function well, you have to remember all your indices formula. Okay, can I leave it to you to check out the formula? Yeah, you know all the formula, am I right? Okay, so as we go along, I will apply the formula and I will tell you the formula. So we are going to study a special function called exponential function. And why we name it exponential? Because a special number called e. Can you tell me what is the value of this number from your calculator? The alphabet E represents a special number. What is the value of this constant? Like in maths, we study pi is equal to 22/7 in that fraction, or pi equal to 3.142, correct? When we learn in maths. Yeah. So can you tell me exponential E represent what number?
Is it 2.71?
Okay, how do you get that?
I key in my calculator.
Yeah, you key into your calculator, I know. Okay, I'm going to ask someone. Gladys, Wong, can you tell me how your friend get the answer from the calculator?
In second and then the divide sign.
Second,
And then divide sign.
why second divide sign what?
You get the
Second,
E.
Divide.
Yeah.
No. You don't get the E from there.
Yes, sir.
Alan.
You can get from there, but that E we don't get it from there. Can you get it from somewhere else?
Second
So,
in.
yes. Why I say second in?
You asked me to.
Ln, not in,
Because
not
the
in,
EX,
Ln.
e power x, right?
Because there is a E to the power X here. So please don't put, thank you. I know there is an alphabet E there, but our E is for this one. Can or not?
Can.
Okay. So, because afterward, tomorrow we will use this as well. Okay, so everyone, so the value is, the base is 2.7 something, is it? Let me do it. So I got 2.71828. It keep repeating, correct? So as long as a number in max, you see, it keep going on and on, correct? So I want the exact value. So I put a exact value. I will put it as e to the power e. This is approximate value. 2.718 is approximate value. So e is approximately equal to 2.718. Are you okay? Okay, so very important thing, the base. So if I have a function, I call it fx, which is e to the power of 2x. So for exponential function, x can be a member or real number. So the domain is not an issue. It's exactly like polynomial. The range, we will ask for the range for this case. Yeah. So we have to remember one thing. For any real values of x, e to the power of anything will be greater than 0. So that is the true fact about exponential. That is the first thing that you have to know. Are you okay? And we also have to know another true fact, as x approaches negative infinity, e to the power of negative infinity, e to the power of x or 2x or 3x or whatsoever will approach 0. So why? You have to tell yourself why. E to the power of negative infinity, this, according to the indices rule,
It's 1 over e infinity.
yeah, correct. So this is one of the very important indices rule that all of us have to know. A to the power negative n can be written as 1 over a to the power n. If I want to find the value, I have to do it like that. So this will be 1 over e to the power infinity. So this is 1 over. When e to the power infinity, it will become very, very, very big. So the answer becomes very, very, very small. So it approaches 0. So these are the few true facts about indices that you have to know. Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So for this case, you should be able to find the range and you should be able to draw the sign diagram, correct? So these are the few things about indices, exponential that Okay, everyone, are you clear? Let's try one question. Okay. Okay, Ms. Low is going to give you a question. You can use it with the help of the graphic calculator. Okay. Can I purposely put like that? I can. Okay, can we start? Okay. Can I have the answer for part A? Chokan?
X is a real number.
Yeah, so the domain is X is a member of real number, okay? So the domain X is a member of real number. Okay, B, find the range. What is the range? Okay, first of all, when you see this, can this be simplified? Can this be simplified? Can this function be simplified? Huh? Can this function be simplified? Yes.
Yes.
Calvin. Yeah, Calvin. Can you help me to simplify?
Negative EX.
Yeah, negative EX. Why? Can you tell your friend why? How you know
Same,
this is?
I don't know, same variable.
Yeah, because here I got 3 times of e to the power x. Take away 4 times of e to the power x. So I have negative e to the power x. Class, everyone, do you know how to simplify this? It's exactly like say I got 3 apples, take away 4 apples. Are you clear?
Yes.
So this function can, I purposely put this because, yeah. Okay. So is there a x? Okay, so when you say find range, correct, there is a negative sign, correct? We know the true fact that, okay, so listen here, we know true fact. E to the power of anything is always greater than 0, correct? That is how your mind is supposed to think. So now I have negative e to the power of anything. So how should the situation be like? It should be the other way around, correct? Because of the negative sign here.
The e must be less than 0.
Yeah, so therefore, this is something that you must have in mind about E. Very important. So therefore, I can straight away know that the range is
Y must be less than 0.
Y is a member of real number and Y must be less than 0. You get me? So when I draw the sign diagram, so first of all, I have to find the x-intercept, correct? So I say when y equal to 0, negative e to the power x equal to 0. So e to the power x equal to 0. Is this possible? This is impossible to happen. That means no x-intercept. Agree with me?
Yes.
So you have to know, if you come to a situation whereby e to the power of anything equal to 0, is there a solution? Straight away, remember, there is no solution. Can you find any x that will make this whole thing equal to 0? No, because we know this true fact. E is a positive base. It will never be 0. So no x-intercept. So when I draw the sign diagram for y, there is no x-intercept. And the value is always negative. That's it. Are you okay? So far, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So you have to have all these very important facts in mind. Okay. Then D, when you go to your graphic calculator, you sketch the graph.
Miss.
You know.
Miss.
Yes. Yes, yes,
Is
yes,
it
yes.
is it okay if you repeat C again? I don't quite understand.
Okay, which
possible.
part you don't quite understand? You tell me.
When it comes to E, x equals 0 is impossible. From then on, I don't quite understand.
Okay. I'm asking, if I give you e to the power x is equal to 0, we know the true fact, e to the power anything will be greater than 0. So can you find the value of x? That will make e to the power x equal to 0?
No.
No. So that's why impossible to happen. That's why no x-intercept.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You get me? Okay. So always, if I have e to the power x, I want it to make it 0. I know it's impossible. It's impossible for me to make e to the power x equal to 0. I can't find a value of x that will satisfy that situation. That is called no solution. If you don't want to find impossible, what you can do is you can also write no solution. If that will make you understand better. That's why no x-intercept. Okay, so if you sketch the graph go like that. Am I right? And the y-intercept is when x equal to 0. Yeah, so that -1. So here is your -1. Okay, so when you talk about horizontal asymptote, you look at the graph, you know that as x approaches infinity, e to the power x will approach infinity. Am I right? So negative e to the power x will approach negative infinity. That is your y. And you know that as x approaches negative infinity, what happened to e to the power of x? What happened to e to the power of x?
It approaches infinity.
Huh? Shivani.
It reaches 0.
It approaches 0. You are
0.
right. Yeah, because e to the power negative infinity is 1 over e to the power infinity. So it approaches 0. So my y, which is negative e to the power x, is also approaches 0, but you see from here, you go from here to here, you see? So we say from below. So the horizontal asymptote is y equal to 0, or we call it the x-axis. Are you clear? Hello?
Clear, clear.
Clear? Okay, so now, listen, Are you okay? So I want you go back and do this question. I'm going to change my question 1 to become question 2. I'm not going to repeatedly write this. You have to write, okay? So my question 2. Okay. The question will be same thing. I change the function only. Okay. So if I change like that, so domain is still the same. So what should you do with this question 2? Can I simplify this? Hello? Student, can you simplify this? Can you simplify this?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Can I ask someone to give me the simplest form?
For EX.
Madeline. Hello?
Wait,
Is
it
it
5e
Madeline?
negative x?
Yes, miss.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, Madeline, can I have the simplest form?
Uh,
Madeline?
maybe
Okay.
5e to the power of 2x.
5?
5e to the power of 2x.
How do you get 5e to the power of 2x? Okay. Madeline, if I have same base, I divide, I minus the index. Please remember all this. So what do I get?
5e to the power of negative
5e to the power of negative negative x.
Yes. So if you have the power is negative x, then it's still the same. It doesn't matter, correct? It's still exponential. So the range is still the same. Okay. So do you want me to go through every part of it with you for this new function? Okay, I go through. So now we have this function. So remember, class. So you see, I don't want to give you the formula straight away because you all know the formula. So there are a lot of cases whereby we fail to solve the question. It's not that the question is difficult because we lack of knowledge, or not really knowledge. We've forgotten all our formula. So part A, the domain will be X. X is a member or real number. Okay, part B, the range. We know that e to the power negative x will be greater than 0. So therefore, my y is 5e to the power negative x. It will be greater than 5. Correct? So therefore, the range will be y. Y is a member or real number, and y is greater than 5. Okay, so C, I want to talk about the sign diagram. Since y is greater than 5, always greater than 5. So the sign diagram, it's very simple to draw the sign diagram for exponential, but can I make it difficult? I can. At the beginning, I try to make it easy for you. Okay, so D, I'm going to sketch the graph using my graphic calculator. Yeah, you're going to sketch the graph. So I'm going to sketch the graph using my graphic calculator. My graphic calculator will give me the graph that is look. Okay. Look like this. Am I right? Oh, sorry. I've done something wrong with the y-intercept, the range of y. Do you know why? Can someone tell me where I make mistake?
I think why
Yeah.
5e that is wrong because
Yeah,
if
because e to the power negative x is greater than 0, correct?
Ah.
So 5 times 0 should be greater than 0, correct? You see my mind. Hello? Why no one tell me? I told you already. Sometimes when we teach that time, because our mind is thinking of something else. I'm not denying my own mistake. I can make mistake. I told you already. So please. So this is 0. Okay. When I sketch the graph, I realize. So here is the y-intercept is when x equal to 0, my y equal to 5e to the power of 0, so equal to 5. So this is my y-intercept. Correct? So now when I want to find the asymptote, this is something that we have to be very careful of. Why I know my graph is going in this way. So I will say as x approaches infinity, e to the power negative x will approach what? This is very, very important. Okay, so you have to imagine like that. E to the power negative infinity, because now there's a negative sign here. So this is 1 over e to the power infinity. So straight away, you know the true fact, you will approach 0. So my y, which is 5e to the power negative x, will approach 0 from above. Okay? So that's why you see it approach 0 from above. So the graph goes the other way around. So as x approaches negative infinity, e to the power negative x approaches. So look at how I tell my own mind. E to the power negative, now my x is negative infinity. So negative times negative will become positive. So it approach infinity. So therefore, my y equal to 5e to the power negative, sorry, I supposed to put x here. 5 to the power of e to the power of x will approach infinity. That's why you see this part approach infinity. So therefore, the horizontal asymptote is here. Y equal to 0. So please go through this over and over again until you get used to idea of exponential. Are you clear? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank
you,
Thank you,
Miss.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Miss. Bye, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Miss.
Yes.
Miss,
Yeah.
for the question as x equals to infinity and negative infinity, do we have to do both or only one?
You have to do both. If you want to
Oh.
find the horizontal asymptote, you have to do both sides.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome. Shini?
Yes, Miss.
Why? You are still in my class? Do you know we end the class already?
Yeah, I know. Cause my Wi-Fi little bit unstable.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.